We are live. Hopefully that is up. I believe it is. Today's a pack opening day too. We got a wee bit of work to do. Can we make a late surge to diamond potentially? Or is it better for us to stay in gold? We will find out. Hopefully everything is all good to go for a pretty big stream. So I'm going to get straight into the duels. We're going to be sticking with hero. There. We're on nice and early. Hopefully we can get a decent stream off to start the week. Yeah, obviously throughout the week it's going to be a pretty grueling process. Sort of get through. Going second. Hopefully get a good go second hand. How's things, Austin? Welcome into the stream. Top replay for Nico. I'll get that replay up shortly for you, Nico, and I'll give you a big shout out as well once we get a few people into Foolish Burial. Okay, we'll let Foolish Burial go. This could be something with Telement. Oh, your newest deck. Okay. That is good to know. We will have a wee look at that. Best things never in my life. Welcome into the stream. Primite is coming. It's been announced today, I'm guessing. Oh, man, that's going to make things really difficult for me. Okay, that's all good. We're going to have to get lucky with these Blue Eyes pulls over the next few weeks. I might have to... my dueling pass is radically going to change then. We're just going to have to get, like, some of the Primite stuff crafted or some of the Blue Eyes stuff crafted. Just so I'm pretty well prepared for that. Obviously, Duel Pass is going to have to go to that too. That's things, Drago Dude. Welcome in. Blue Eyes gets another power boost. Yeah, Blue Eyes obviously getting the Kyberman retrain sort of will help them out a wee bit. Yeah, just a wee bit too much here. Like, at the end of the day, hopefully 1,000 gets us something good today. Then I really do need to get chipping away at the Blue Eyes stuff. Primite is coming. Is it coming in the next pack confirmed? Just in time for Ryziel to come in May. So, okay. So there's some spicy stuff coming. I just got to focus on getting Blue Eyes done anyway. Like, that's going to be the main priority. Yeah, like our season's going to finish in Platinum. We're going to drop down another rank this season coming up. So it is not been the best of season. My worst season that I've probably ever had on Master Duel. But obviously taking the opportunity to learn some new things. Just a bit of a, hopefully a leg up. Got an okay balance on your deck for Blue Eyes. I just need to work out ratios for Blue Eyes. That's all I have to work out at the moment. I have to get some pulls today. My luck will probably only get one UR or something. There won't be a UR that's relevant to that deck. That's annoying. Primite coming next month. I thought it would be the case too, unfortunately. I was hoping it would be dragged out to May, so it gave me enough time to get the Blue Eyes stuff. Now we've got a free-to-play player that has got no mats and barely in the Blue Eyes stuff. Wanting to play that deck along with trying to get Primite. Not going to be easy. Try to commit as much of it to it as possible. May have to make a decision early next month. May have to flag the Blue Eyes project potentially, but I'll persevere. Yeah, our Duel Pass is going to have to go to that. Absolutely. Yeah, most of it. Like, some of the stuff in the pack that I do need to pick up, however. The one thing I do have is the buy-steal stuff, so I can definitely use that to my advantage. So those are my old targets. I definitely do need to update those. Reflect what we're going for. Probably more than likely Wars of the Imperial Tomb and some other stuff. Frog Champ, that's my Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel series. That's challenge number 1. Just trying to promote that as much as I can to get people to contribute for some cards. So yeah, Dominus Impulse, Purge, City Glory of the Horrors, and King Sarcophagus were my targets, but it could easily change to Primite or Blue Eyes related stuff. Obviously, I might get rid of the Purge and go to Impulse. Sequence. That is, yeah, how's things badass me? As I was saying in the stream there before, like, it's just really bad timing on my behalf. Trying to go for Blue Eyes. I was kind of hoping it would be delayed to May, but obviously they want to make it quite good, so gonna have to work something out for the Blue Eyes deck. How's things, Frog Champ? Kind of glad you grabbed everything. Yeah, it's good to hear, Frog Champ. Yeah, I'm slowly working through Blue Eyes now. I've put about 3k into it. I've only got like 2 UR that I really want for that deck at the moment. So hopefully tonight we are putting 1,000 towards it where we get something. Woke up late, so I'm able to catch stream. Yeah, oh, nice. Nice you're able to catch a wee bit of the stream. But yeah, like I said, those Master Duel challenges are probably just going to be it sporadically at any sort of given time. I'm just going to put it in the title every day. But yeah, once that challenge is completed, we'll create another one. And yeah, we'll have like a series of challenges up to a certain point where it's sort of not a viable thing anymore. Don't want to do too many and then it's just sort of, hey, he's doing some silly challenges now that just don't make any sense. What have people been up to today? I know it's been the weekend for some people as well. I'm also had my first day at work today. Work was pretty grueling today, as it normally is. Trying to get stuff for Goblin in the new pack. Yeah, like goblins. Goblins are really loved by a lot of people. I've got like the core of it. That's a really, really nice board. That's just near on impossible for me to out. And they've got that set up there. I'm actually going to surrender that duel tactically. We're going to get the Nico replay up. Just had to make it cool there. Like, I don't have enough material to sort of work our way through, unfortunately, on that one. Get one of my missions done, then we'll do solo mode. I've obviously got to get all my missions done today. So that is... had to be the main priority. We've got the ranked duel here. There you go, we've got Magical Musketeer, and that's combined with Fiendsmith. So this deck's done pretty well when we're alive. Just reached Platinum, going back to Gold soon. Yeah, like, I'll be in Gold for the first time in a few years tomorrow. Obviously, I've had a pretty poor season. Usually I hit, like, Master, but the last couple of months I haven't. I've just sort of transitioned from a few decks that haven't had the capability of getting up. They're just not quite consistent enough for me. Right? Where I'm not quite good enough there yet to take a really roguey type deck to the top ranks. But yeah, full intentions next month to really do well on ranked. Yeah, like I said, we're missing out on gems that I really badly need for the account. So I've probably let about 1,500 gems probably slip this month, which is really bad. Play through this. We've got Casper into Magical Musketeer Max. My highest is play because I lay the games in free to play. Yeah, and like I said, you only got a certain amount of time allocated to Master Duel, which makes sense. Streaming earlier and someone came in the chat telling me about Primite coming, so I went and looked into it. Didn't even know until they told me about it. Yeah, I've had a few people announce it today. How's things, Steels with Chris? We'll get that replay up for you in a moment. But yeah, I'm kind of gutted that got announced today. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm probably in a position where I might have to flag that Blue Eyes project potentially. So I'm going to have to try and get too many cards at a period of time. I hope the list doesn't get hit. In other words, so... Yeah, I'm just going to really think my dual pass, what's going to be the best benefit for us. I've got to get better at playing Go second. Like, the deck's relatively not too bad playing first. My adaptability going second is going to be really important to me over the next wee while. But yeah, the deck's certainly taken a wee while to learn. Like, it will still be a learning process over the next couple of months. But any deck presents its challenges, you know, especially for me. We'll get there, you know, like, it will take some more time just to get some of those other turns down packed. But yeah, I haven't had a good season, really, when it comes down to it. Yeah, with the hero deck as well, like, even when we move the deck sort of more towards that duel room sort of thing, we're still going to play it quite regularly and just keep the process up and trying to get better with the deck as well. Like, when the time comes when Heroes is replaced by Blue Eyes, like, gotta make sure I'm in a strong enough position here. That's why I did go for Fiendsmith Musketeer, very good going second, and Magical Musketeer is a cheap archetype. And it'll be sustainable for you for a while too, right? Like, you can save up gens for some other things. Okay. Yeah, from the hero player here. Spend like 4k gemstone Fiendsmith. That'll be my luck tonight. I'm predicting about 1 UR from the new Blue Eyes pack. They are really, really putting the screws on me there. It might even be that bad. Like, if I keep getting bad pulls, we may have to bail on the project and just save up for Ryziel or something like that. It just depends. Like, I'm going to persist right up to the dual pass, see where I'm at. The sort of moment in the game. That is the D. E and that off. Okay. It'll phase. 1300. That's going to stay on field. Bell. Okay, Bella Link. And that's what you want to. You want a wee bit of luck when you're opening up packs. You just want to get the right UR when you do have one sort of available. Oh, we got the play here. Silman Great Beer. Battle sort of rages on, so Steals or Chris has been made to work very hard for this. One card left in the extra deck. Just have enough resources in the tank here. Raging Phoenix obviously gets that boost. That is a crucial wee moment in the game. And Steals or Chris still finds a way of winning that one. GG's. Rightio, let's get back to the duels, because I obviously have to get my duel pass. Not duel pass, my dailies done. Obviously I don't want to leave any of my dailies sort of unchecked. But yeah, Plat 2, I'm pretty gutted about that. I haven't been able to at least get into Diamond. I've had a pretty up and down season that we're just going to have to rectify next season. Next season, I'm just going to have to start well, get from gold to diamond pretty quickly, and then diamond to plat. Well, plat to diamond, sorry, and then diamond to master. But I was focused on getting the new Blow Spot. I was happy when the Ultimate Spirit Dragon first. Yeah, you'd be stoked getting that in the first sort of stuff. Stratos. Yeah, like it's every day hoping to get a little bit better, John. How are you, by the way? Welcome in. That is bro, I would say. That kills off the turn. Denier. Oh, increase. I'm looking forward to full power Blue Eyes in a few weeks. So we're kind of restricted right here. Trying to work out what our inboard is. Obviously, we can't play Predaplan because we're locked into playing heroes. Sort of option mode pretty... know nothing about Primites. Yeah, I've heard of the cards. I heard they got to synergize with Blue Eyes. I'm just... oh, here we go. We're going to be dueling Blue Eyes. Afternoon Deny. I doubt we'll see early Blue Eyes hits. Certainly hope not. Like, I'm probably going to be in one of those situations where the Blue Eyes stuff will be hit by the time I have the deck, probably at the power that I need it at. We'll go here. Ash. Or should have Dragon Ravine. That doesn't help me in any shape or form. How many Prime-White cards are there? Like, there'll be probably 2 to 3 UR with them, no doubt. What? I definitely will continue to pull in the fences pack till it runs out. Wouldn't be a bad idea, like, just continue on. I wanted to do that in damage step too. I went a bit too early on that one. Get a missed away. How's Heroes treated me? Yeah, like, at the end of the day, like, it's another day, another opportunity to play it. Like, just gotta continue to learn, really. And there we go, they surrender. Perfect. We'll take the win. Take any win we can get. Right, I'll complete the solo mission 3 times, just so I can get up to another. There, practice those. And just by next month with Hero, hopefully we're just fully on top of the deck. But yeah, just going to be really positive about my Hero play. Obviously, we're starting with Hero next month, starting tomorrow. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how gold goes. But yeah, we'll have the aim of just getting to Diamond 1 or something next season. I'm not going to hit Master with Heroes. I'm not that good with the deck yet. Like, I'll be really, when I get the opportunity, once I've got my Twitch highlights off there and onto YouTube, I'll have a bit more free time to sort of then get some knowledge in how to play a turn 2 a lot better. And yeah, like I said, we'll play a lot more this season too. Like, obviously this month's been pretty quiet in terms of streams and how much hours I've put into Master Duel. We'll be putting a lot more in next month. I'm pretty relatively fresh on the game again. But yeah, any new decks people are playing next month? Or are people sticking with the same for early part? Obviously, we've got Primite that was announced today for next month's pack, I believe. Is that pack going to be efficient enough? Got your new deck for now, and that deck will go pretty good for you too, Nico. Too, by the way. Like, it's just a good blend of Musket and Fiendsmith. I'm gonna give you a shout out too. Like, we've got a few people in now, so hopefully you guys. Whoop, if I had put that in correctly, hopefully you guys will follow the link through and follow my good friend Nico situation there, and hopefully enjoy Musket Fiendsmith. And this is our second one on this one. Play Fusion Destiny last if possible. Okay, so we do it in reverse order. It's not as though I play the deck badly. There's been some occasions where I've gone second quite a bit of late too. Like, I think Hero's good setting up first. So on the agenda today, Philip, it is dueling on ranked today. Gotta keep getting that hero experience that we need. But yeah, it's not as though we play the deck badly or anything. It's just some of the things have surpassed Hero by quite a bit. But yeah, still as mentioned, I've got to learn how to bait out some things and yeah, get into situations where I can sort of wipe out a bit of people's boards. So that's 3 for certain now. So we'll go back to the dueling. I just need to activate a spell to get over 1,000, and then we're opening up the Blue Eyes pack. Got to destroy 5 cards. I hate that mission on this particular day. I might have to go something like Tempi with something to clear that out. See how that goes. So we're 1-1 for the day. Yeah, doing alright today, Philip. Had a pretty grueling day at work. Like, as mentioned, I complain about work a lot at the moment because I just haven't had a out-and-out break for a while. I just need my holiday so I can mentally freshen up again. And then I can plan some of my big speed runs. We will have a new speedrunning project start this week if I do get into a nice position for that. We'll try and do the 04 run. Answer for that. That's pretty unlucky. By the end of next month, we should be a little bit further ahead in terms of our knowledge on that deck. Yeah, I just want to get to the point where I can go back to duel rooms again on the regular. But at the same time, I really need to grind the heck out of ranked so I can get all the gems. It's a hard balance at the moment. Yeah, obviously we're hunting that Blue Eyes deck. Just obviously lift ourselves from where we are at the moment. Use the max C cards. And then there's people's choice whether or not to do that. I go with the old adage, you got to fight fire or fire. If you want to be getting your gems and everything like that, you got to play like the best possible cards for the deck as well. As long as I can get one of my cards activated to get a mission done, so then we can open up the packs at the very least. No, I'm just going to be positive and upbeat in what I do. Like, I'm just seeing every duel as an opportunity to get a good combo off, or do something right, or if I do even something wrong, like, you learn from doing something wrong as well. And try to perfect the craft a little bit. Some decks do just take a few months to fully up and out master too, so yeah, like I said, we're probably not going to win this duel, but that's okay. How's things, X-Slayer? Welcome in. Sadly, with the OCG having Maxi at 2, Maxi will stay at 2. Although the OCG trends in this game, be interesting to see if they do move it to 1 eventually. I can't see the card never being banned. It's one of those sort of things. Thoughts on Primite being released, X-Slayer, for next month? Yeah, warm welcome to everyone in. If you are new to the stream, we do have our amazing Discord. If you haven't joined that already, we're looking for new members always to join that there. We have our Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenge. If anyone wants to get involved with that challenge, do let me know. It will be super fun. Like I said, I'm still awaiting the first ever card for that deck. It'll be fascinating to see what people choose. Such a nasty board. I don't know if we're getting out of this one. Cool, bye. So want one of these to resolve, and then we're opening up packs. So I think we'll only get one UR, but we'll see what happens. We'll go again. Okay, so we've got it. We've got packs guaranteed for the next one. There'll be a negate here. Okay, effect filler. This is gonna get negated. Because, yeah, that protects it. She is game, folks, but we will stay in the duel to complete our objective and missions. Obviously, they waited patiently for DP. They just were super well prepared for that. There's still a lot of other cards that I have to pick up. Violon. Yep, just literally had everything that they needed there. Sometimes there's only so much you do. Sometimes you got to play these sort of duels to try and learn how to play through things. So, Crimson Dragon will activate. It will copy the level 12. Rightio, so predictions for the pack. What are we going to get for the pack, chat? How many URs? How many URs for the pack? Made available, okay. That's weird. Okay. What have they added to the game all of a sudden? That was the weirdest thing ever. I get 5 destroyed still. Yeah, it just randomly decided to do an update. There's nothing on here. Do they update the tryout duel thing? My luck's been terrible, Nico. Though very bad. So let's open up the Ultimate Sparkle. We are hoping to get some cards here, mainly Blue Eyes. Well, that is looking grim. Anyway, back to Marvel Rivals. Hopefully that's going well for you, X-Slayer. Okay, we've got Dipsy Fiend, which is a handy card. Okay, you can control on this new. Yo, Sleepster, yo, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome into the community, my friend. Please, please give me some luck here. Unauthorized reactivation. We've already got so many copies of that. I'll dismantle that. Primal. Okay, you give me a glowy. Okay. Man, this is looking real bad. Playing solo mode during some gens so I can get the 3rd anniversary pack. Yeah, some good value on that. Let's go. Man, we are getting royally done over here. No, you are. Man, we got robbed there. Unbelievable. Okay, so we got 1 dismantle there. That is all my efforts. This is why I don't like this aspect of the game at times. There should be something written in where you get 1 at least guaranteed UR. So I've opened up 4,000 on this. I've only had 5 UR across all of them, averaging 1 per pack. Not going to try single pulls. I'm always a 10 pack person. That will absolutely never happen for single pulls. Something I'd never do. I think I'd get absolutely robbed even further. Gotta open up what I need to open up. This what means. I suppose the only positives here is that we got that's probably going to get dismantled at some point. Got Dipsy, Fiend, and Union Controller. I suppose we got a few things that are handy enough. Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. We look like we're building Tachyon at this moment. 10 pulls are a scam. I don't agree with doing single pulls though. I think single pulls, just based on how far this account's advanced, they'll give me next to nothing either. Just gonna stick to what I'm doing. But yeah, we're definitely not doing single pulls. Right, let's get back to the app. Open 10 for guaranteed 2 SR, open 20 for guaranteed 2 UR would be nice. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, like doing it that way. But yeah, like the simple way is as I was putting it before, like there should be a guaranteed UR of every packs. You get pulls every day. I can see the argument for that, but single pulls, I just don't see single pulls being that successful. Like in terms of just lowers your odds more than anything else. Yeah, as I say, I'm gonna stick to doing 10 pack pulls because I think that's where I'm gonna sort of benefit the most. First, but yeah, the Blue Eyes pack continues to disappoint for me. I'm a statistician. Do not ever a single pull. You'll kill myself. Single is worth. The 10th pack has a definite star or higher. I went to go for Relia. Let's grab Liquid Soldier into hand. Oh, we're just getting absolutely done over here. Unbelievable. Draw Associate Melee away. Liquid Soldier for Stratos next turn. That'll be our play. It's all about long-term efficiency. You can never be so results-oriented to look at short-term results. Destiny. Outs. Yeah, yeah, like I said, you gotta do what's most comfortable to you at the end of the day, Nico. Like, at least a 10-pack pull, at least it's all cobbled up together, and I'm guaranteed you are in the next one anyway. Probably only get the token one. Doing 10 pulls is the same as doing 10 singles, but with a bonus chance, you are. They just had an answer for that. And it's Blue Eyes again. Are we going to get wrecked by that again? Y'all have things let me pop off. Took you around 20-ish pulls for the Fiendsmith core, doing single pulls. Yeah, I know a few people that do the single pulls. Like, absolutely. No, like I said, I'll stick to what I've done. Like, I've had good luck doing 10-pack pulls before. It's just having a bad run with it with Blue Eyes. You have good and bad runs in this game, like in terms of like opening stuff. You did a lot of single pulls. How did it go for you, John? It's probably people have some good luck on it and some don't. It just all depends. That not appearing in the chat box. Really weird that it's not appearing in the chat box. What's it? I'll work that out later on. I'm not too worried about it. This Diamond Onion Knights? No, it's Platinum rank. We're not good enough to get to Diamond at the moment. There we go. There's the statistics. Nego gets streamer like where has paid Utopia before stream for upgraded packs. Yeah, like that's how I see it too. R2D2. Like, sure, you might have short-term luck opening single pulls like that, but yeah, I don't think I would ever do single pulls. I think it's just absolutely not worth the effort. We'll be going second again. Taking a lot of Blue Eyes out today. Yep, playing Heroes next season. It's probably going to be a couple month thing. This depends on my luck with Blue Eyes over the next like lot of pulls. Like if we don't get too lucky soon, I'm just gonna have to flag the Blue Eyes project and sort of work towards maybe something else. But yeah, like I said, I gotta make that call within the next sort of couple of thousand, I think, towards that pack. I think it's not worth going 9 kg into the chance of getting UR in the next 10. But yeah, I've always did 10 pack pulls, so that's never gonna change. I just don't think single pulls will work for me. Like I said, it may work for someone else. Maybe that's the reason why people get some good cards and I don't. But I always do a 10 pack. Always do a 10 pack pull. Got Metal Illusionist from a single. Very nice. Just Castia at the moment. Not opening a pack right now. I don't even have enough for a pack. Spanish, no good cards too. Stratos, Fire, and Increase. They are very important parts of my combo. For every single pull you hear about where someone lucked out a UR or two, there are 100 single pulls where no one got anything. How's things, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist 2? Welcome in. I'm not. I'll be sticking to 10 pack pulls. Hero's a cool deck. Nice to see it being played. Yeah, it's had its challenges this season. Hero, like, and win record's probably only about 30%. New ban list is in effect. Is that what went through just before? Or is that the ban list? Fabs on the streak. Yeah, kia ora, Fab. Hopefully you had a good day at the office. Right, go. This is really bad with that Arise Heart. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Like the odds would be in favor of pulling a 10 pack. Regeki one time wouldn't matter. They've got Shangri-La. I mean, like the Beatrice ban, I thought the ban list was supposed to be the effect at the end of the season. It's a couple of weeks away for the ban list for this game. But yeah, it raises an interesting question. Do people do single pack pulls? Or do they do 10 pack pulls? Very curious. Very, very curious. That's just game. They're just too well set up. They take their important pieces there and I just lose again. Oh, how's things, Lamster? So Feeds for Snake Eye as Amina is still going to be running amok. Yeah, we'll still run amok for at least the first part of the season. Do people lose money slowly in casinos, or do they lose it all in a blink of an eye? Oh, thank you for the replay, John. We'll get that up. Yeah, I'm a wee bit, I don't know what to think of that today. Like, I want to get Prime obviously, for the Blue Eyes project that I'm but at the same time, I'm opening up the Blue Eyes pack and having no luck on that. So, Prime Light's probably going to come at the wrong time for me at this particular point. telling you not to build it. So yeah, what I'm deciding, Spinder, is how it goes over the first couple of thousand next month. If I get really nothing out of it, I'm just gonna have to bail from the pack and just save up for something else. Like it could be I could go Ryzeal with something or Malice, depending on what releases, and just try and save up for that. But yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, the last few lots of gems that I've put in, I've only pulled one UR out of the 10 pack. Apples, we'll go here. Spent 600 gems and got 5 URs from singles. Ready for Primite to Pentagon? I think I'm playing 2 at the moment. Add Liquid Soldier. Yeah, it could be a bit of time to sort of prepare for some other things. We'll go into the Infernal Divisor. So we'd need to go one to driver and we'll go on the other side. What will release in the next couple of months, Lamb? So you reckon? Like, the release schedule is random. I'm going to go to Liquid Soldier first this time. What other things do they need to release? Like, it could be a pretty lean couple of months for the game. Favorite Contact coming into play. Plasma's a really good drawer. Droplets. Sky Striker, of course, gets the card Chronicles, I believe, this month coming up. Could happen. Almost a year, Silverwolf. Nice. Subscribed at 9 months. Appreciate your support as always, my friend. Yeah, so we're reasonably well set up. We are going to have at least Dark Claw and some other things set up. Early. Building up those gems to build something significant. Let me pop off. Yes, we'll get on us Neos. Yeah, I had to learn that lock at some stage. Like, till I get more of the basics down, we'll be all good. My deck's not fully optimized for hero either. Like, ultimately, you need a third hero, Liz, but I'm that stubborn that I'm not going to do it. Last time I played it, Malicious Bane was still a popular card in the deck. It's a better way for them to summon something on board than Darkless so they can't imperm. May have been a better play there, but we'll see. They're surrendering anyway. Like that. Good win. Only annoying thing is, like, I got a destroy mission. It is, like, and my luck has been terrible with Blue Eyes. I'm just going to show everyone before we put the John replay up. So I'll put about 4,000 into this. Like, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon 2, just to note, I already had a copy of that card. So just have that into note what else I've pulled for Blue Eyes in around 4,000. We've still got a ton of work to do. I'll keep opening. I'll keep persevering. But yeah, like, just the luck just hasn't been there. One. We've been scammed ever since we've been opening up Blue Eyes Fab. Yeah, the new evil hero cards will be quite interesting. By then I'll probably be off heroes. I'll be on something else. Yeah, it's like, if you're really lucky too, R2-D2, you get the Plasma on top of that as well. That's one other combo that you can get, but you need really everything going your way for that to happen. Yeah, but the Dominus stuff. So there's a ton of stuff to do. You need to make branded next. It depends. Like, again, we got the branded structure deck, obviously, from the player campaign as well. Well, one day, maybe. It just all depends. It depends what path I go on. Like, I still want to complete some other decks that I've had in the wings for a while. I'll get Lamster's replay up after this. That was a good replay from... what's the replay there from? John, I appreciate the replay. Oh, that was the wrong replay versus Heroes. You can put the replay up again. I will put another one up. We'll see how we go with the polls next month. Like, I've got the dual pass that I can incorporate in next month, but gotta get pretty lucky. I've got a lot of staples as is, so that does help. John, we'll bet that up in a moment. Just note with replays, guys, I'm just going to get that destroyed mission done as well. So just have that in mind. Don't want to be missing out on those gems. But yeah, I think for I've got to get the Dominus stuff as well. It's gonna be a call probably very early. So pretty much just note with any ban list changes, it doesn't affect me in any way. I have a policy where I have 3 or more of a card, then I dismantle. I'm aiming to get 3 of every card in my collection on this game. Watch any shows I've been watching lately? I've been kind of watching a show, but it'll be a show none of you guys will know. I've been watching a Rugged Rugby series on Netflix. It's sort of some Korean sort of based sort of tournament where people are playing for money. It's a hard watch, but just fascinated to see how they play rugby over there. Prologue of the Destruction Swordsman. The Wise Maiden of Whites. You actually finished Rugged Rugby? You finished it, fair. But do you think it was sort of laughable, the voiceover and that? Don't spoil it for me, please. I'm only about 80 episodes in. You must have binge-watched that as soon as I recommended it to you, Fab. Yeah, no Joe Hendry tonight, Magisha. I'm just having the sound alerts off for a few days. They get repetitive, a bit too much at the moment, but they will be back. The first episode, you loved the Scrum episode. It was so weird, that Scrum episode, to say the least. Like, and even the one where they were effectively running through that tunnel, and they had to change the rules because the people were being too brutal and rough, and like laying shoulders into people's faces and stuff like that. Whereas just a big fight over the ball because people were just hanging on to it for dear life. This must be the replay. Funny thing is, like, if any of our, like, even our national provincial teams would probably beat those teams that are over there. But yeah, that was so dangerous. They had to change the rules midway through, that you couldn't tackle through the tunnel and then because yeah, people are getting absolutely absolutely smashed. I found it quite innovative too, like the wet weather game that they had. So what's everyone's thoughts now that weekly Yu-Gi-Oh anime is over? Yeah, the Stags would eat them up, Fab. I'd say the Stags would beat most of those teams. Because I had a wee look where South Korea were ranked in the world ratings, and they're ranked 35th in the world. So I'd say most of the provincial teams would beat those teams. Setting it up a wee bit different. Okay, we got the Plasma and the DPE set up. Yeah, South Korea ranked 35th in the world. Yeah, they're nowhere near, like, World Cup qualification or anything like that. There we have it. A good wee win there for John. Yeah, 35th in the world's still pretty good. Just note, like, a long time back now, like, probably doesn't matter or anything, like, when the teams used to tour, like, New Zealand and all that, like, Southland's got a pretty good record. I think Southland's got the best ever record against Australia. I think they've played Australia, like, 12 or 13 times in the history, and won, like, 9 games against them or something like that. Got some ridiculous record against them. Like, the last international game Southland played was against the British and Irish Lions. They lost to them by 10 points. And you'd think the British and Irish Lions would be a lot stronger than South Korea. Right, how many destroy missions have we done? We've got 2 to go. 2 to go, effectively. Competition like Rigger Rugby can dispose these uni students to those top players. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't mind the concept or anything. The one thing that was hard to watch so far has been the rugby games where they do all the cut-over shots of, like, when someone's made a bust or something where it look like they're scoring a try and there's, like, It's like, you already know they're going to score. It's like, you might as well just... Yeah, not too bad. I had my drag. We're going pretty good. Okay, they surrender very quickly. Okay, we'll go to the next duel. Take those little 5 gem gains. We're 3 and 4 for the day. Okay, we got somewhat of a hand. Don't rely on modern Stratos getting through. Imperm, it will kill off our turn. Roll, I can combat with Corpine. No, I didn't want to see that. Painful. Draw Lot Bird kills off basically my turn. I might go DPE. It's like Memento is going to be your WCQ deck. Memento goes pretty good, actually. Like, it went really good in my tournament over the weekend. Next row played it pretty well, actually. Want to get some cards sent to the graveyard if I can. So we'll go the Bion. All I can really do is do this. Yep, so I've got to refrain from using Ferris. To be honest, we're gonna have to go Ash. So it's just something to consider. I don't want to lock myself into heroes and then only be able to do Verde Anaconda. But no, yeah, I'm just going back to that Rugged Rugby series. I've enjoyed watching it. It's just interesting to see how they can make it like a sort of a game show out of nothing. Some of those teams had some interesting imports. I looked a few of those players up. Some of them have played like professional rugby in Japan. A couple in South Africa have played for like their provincial teams. It's very intriguing. We'll I'll keep the board the way it is. Curious what they've got. They want to activate something. No defense. Okay, we've got them really on the ropes here. We can do piercing as well. Neos is probably not something I want for. Well, they're out of here as well. We're on a 3-match win streak. Let's go. Let's build our play up. Oh, I'll take the wee 30 gem collect. We definitely need those. 68 gems now. We've got 2 destroyed still to do for the missions. But yeah, any topics people want to bring up? Of course, there is the challenge, the Master Duel series that we're going to be doing, where we're going to be doing a certain amount of challenges that are going to be sort of making Master Duel a bit more interesting for me. So if you want to contribute to the viewer-built deck, 1 bid equals 1 card, limit of 5 cards, just to ensure fairness and everyone gets a decent shot. Got 55 gens on your first 2 wins today. I just wish people didn't ruin it for everyone else. I remember in the game first release, like, you could get as many gems as you wanted from farming. Who have I got for this IPL? Very good question. I actually haven't watched too much of the IPL. It's at a very unusual time for me. So I haven't been able to take any of the games in. We'll send increase. Okay. Cool. Effect. I should have just went Stratos and went a normal way. We would have probably been better off doing that. I got that completely wrong. They put RCB team favorites at 9-2 odds. To be very honest with the IPL, very honest, I don't like the impact player rule. I think the impact rules affecting like the bowling aspect of the game. Like, there's too many scores over 250 in the IPL at the moment. And they need to get that down to about 180, 200. How's things, Golden Emery? Yeah, it absolutely is. They've had it for a couple seasons now. They need to scrap it. Like, it's just no good for the game. Yeah, we were talking rugby in the stream a little bit earlier. There's a series on Netflix that we've been following. Golden Emery recommended Fab to watch it. Fab's already watched the whole entire series, which is remarkable considering I recommended it. But yeah, RCB is cricket. That's World Challenger is Bangalore. One thing I had to comment about cricket in recent times, I know, like, the surfaces have got a lot better to, like, sort of play on. I think that's sort of lent too far in the way of the batsmen as well. They had to even up the contest between bat and ball, like, in all parts of the world, for that matter. Like, some of these big scores that teams are getting should be only once in a blue moon, so it just keeps games a bit more sort of interesting, if you know what I mean. So, for example, there's a lot more teams scoring, like, 350 plus, and teams chasing it down. You want the old sort of games where 250, 260 was a good chase. Can't say I'm watching it. Love playing 2020 cricket. You like the Scrum episode, legit hooked? I was thinking when Modern Earth was going on, like they were, I enjoyed that as well. Like yeah, really had to think where you had to go in terms of trying to maximize the amount of points you got as your team there. Like obviously you're getting more tired if you went earlier, taking on the other scrums. You're the lead batsman for your schools team. Where are those county championship division 2 pitches where the bowler himself doesn't know where the ball's going to go? You know what I mean, though, R2-D2. Just somewhere in between where it's still slightly favoured towards the batsman because people like the entertainment of people whacking the odd 4 and hitting a few 6s. But give the bowler a bit of something to work with, too. Some people turn out to watch, like, players like Jasprit Bumrah, for example. He's really good, for example. Pat Cummins. Like, all the good sort of bowlers. Like, not every occasion people there to see, like, the big attractions like Kohli and... Nice board. There's not much we can do here. But yeah, when I was playing cricket, I was the opening batsman. I did a bit of bowling as well from time to time. We had a lot of good bowling in our team though. Like I'd be sort of like the 6th or 7th option. I'd get the odd bowl here and there. But yeah, like our school teacher was our cricket coach. Very, very good cricket coach too. Very much put us through the rigors of training and, like I said, we're a very well drilled side. We're playing. Try and make sure we get the 2 destroyed. So I think we'll get them today anyway. I'm pretty confident we will. My coach was a dad, went to play at school and was head and shoulders better than anyone else. With cricket, you got to put a lot of time in. You've got to get the necessary time to develop like your all-round game as a batsman. That's one thing I do regret as a cricket player. Actually, like I had a wee bit of potential, you know, to score probably a few more runs. I just didn't put the hard yards in, and that's sort of the main difference between like getting like scores of 30 and 40, which I'd get on occasion, and then missing out on the half century, for example. It's actually interesting between baseball and cricket how much more rounded cricket players are, whereas baseball players are more specialised. Do we hit Defenser there? I'm going to hit Defenser. Yeah, and they bat pretty good too. Like, Ashland's got like 6 test hundreds or something, which is pretty remarkable. I think cricket is in the next Olympics, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 6 teams that make it. Your average is 40 to 70. That's pretty good going, Golden Emery. I think my best average as an opener for the first 11 cricket team was about 25 or 30 or something like that. And then after that, I'd probably average around about 18, 20. Like, I had some seasons where I just didn't score too many runs. How's things, Simone? But yeah, as mentioned, I lacked the I lacked putting in time and effort into my game, and ultimately didn't get the best out of my ability. Like, I had good technique and everything like that, and like I said, saw off the new ball more often than not, but I'd often find ways of getting myself out where I wouldn't score quick enough and then get myself out. Yeah, best game was 128. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. You probably had a few hundreds too, got an Emery. Perhaps like, what do you mean I averaged 100 better than Sir Don Bradman himself? Cricket players are built different. Yeah, I used to be playing cricket like 3 or 4 times a week some weeks. It was really hard on the body when you look back on it. I had tournaments that had like 550 over games in like 5 days. That was hard. That was very hard to do. 69 not outs. Going to add plasma into hand here. Yeah, New Zealand does need to win a few more titles, if you know what I mean. Like the important thing for them is, say, winning another like 20 over World Cup or a 50 over World Cup. Hey, at least you got that 60 odd RFA. That's a pretty good score. You didn't really lead with only so many stops in so little time. Sounds like a pretty big full-on day for you, Simo. I used to love it. Like the competition was sponsored by Gillette. Like you get your free like pack from them every time. Like I must say how the Grav is a perfect bell curve, and then Brad was 99.9, whatever is like 2 standard deviations above. You got to think in the days too of Bradman, like he had uncovered pitches in that to play on. The bats weren't as good, so it just shows how remarkable he was. What he did. I think he averaged over 100 in first class cricket though. I think he averaged about 118 or something per innings. Everyone's good with blank and generic here. Then there's me in professional grade green and gold themed cricket here. Totally, even captain their team was so ruffled to have us turn up hungover. Hey, we've got a decent enough setup anyway. That's fine. We'll go Cross Crusader. Droplet, okay, that's gonna be... Yeah, funny enough, when I went and played like men's cricket for the first time, the first thing we did was stop at the pub. We were sponsored by a pub, so we have all the beer and that, and it was quite funny actually. Like some of the players were just gone, like would have shots of port, like there'd be rum and cokes even before the game started. That team didn't win a game all season too, by the way. And we've got absolute stop here, that's fine. I don't know if I can do anything with the rest of this turn now. That's effectively killed my turn off. That's game. Just had enough negates there. I was going to go Plasma and steal that Terahertz. But your last game we had already won the season. We all showed up and got sent off because half of us couldn't stand. Another fun story. This is way back in the day. Like, in cricket, like when the bowler's running in, like you have to be pretty quiet. Like you can't be roaring out distracting the batsman. I remember one of the first games I played when I was at school, actually. Like, some guy had his shirt off and was doing, like, Kamati or, like, some sort of haka trying to put me off. And then the fine leg and, like, long on was, like, a barbecue, and that team was social as. We were a high school team. We bought 2 crates every game. I was captain. That must have been rules, wasn't it, Fab? Had to bring a crate to the game. Got a bat from the 60s, requires to be oiled still, and it still feels better than some of the new bats that you use. It's always a madhouse for schedule. Always good to be busy, though. They haven't been too bad here today. I just need to get another couple of destroyed so I can get that mission done. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't go outside. You gotta have a good work balance, you know, like, and stream balance and that. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh's a small part of my day these days. Like, I used to stream Yu-Gi-Oh a lot longer. Vion. We'll go Vion first. Let's see. Trying to at least bait out something. Hey, I can play Cricket Captain if you want me to play Cricket Captain. I have streamed Don Bradman Cricket once on stream. People were asking me what's this game and all that. I'll see tomorrow. Maybe send that away. I need to keep the malicious spear one in the. I do have like nearly 1,000 videos on Cricket Captain R2D2. I have a lot of series on there. Cricket Coach 2014 was amazing. Just the creativity, like getting a team in like Division 6 and sort of ranking up. And funny thing about that game too, like if you got a good bowler, he'd like get 10 wickets a game. It was just madness. Oh, they surrender again. Not really. No, you got to get pretty lucky. A Super Mario 64 speedrun. If I can get the tools for it, if it was an incentive, I might do it. Hey, what? I'd be pretty terrible at it though. So yeah, to be honest, my strongest suit was rugby. Like when I was playing anyway. Between rugby and cricket, like I enjoyed cricket more, but I was a better rugby player than cricket player. I put a wee bit more time into that, even though I had a few ups and downs in my career there. Oh, we finally got Blazing Bombardment Beast. Finally, another card in the collection. Might show you guys something, actually. We'll show everyone something. Right, where are we? Where are we here? Might show some pictures of my sport, actually, just real quickly, since it was brought up. Oh, that'd be funny as to show the sound. Right, I will. I'm gonna show some fun things to you guys. I'm gonna save it. You gotta Susanoo in real life and someone think it's a secret rare. I think it's from a tin, I think, Samo, from memory. I've got that card. I've got that in my favorites binder. I might show you that tomorrow. I definitely do have that card. We have... Don't think this is the best image. Might be. Can you guys see this? Here's my rugby team here. So pretty much I was the captain of this team here. So this is my senior rugby team. I might find one where I'm playing cricket, but that's my team photo there. We have photos and everything of yeah, but yeah, that was a pretty cool team. A lot of young players in that team. Pretty much you can guess I'm in the middle. Where are we? I'll show some other things. I'll just find one with me playing cricket. I'll see if I've got one. If you don't want to see me doing that. Yeah, that's younger Matt in front. That's before I got injured. Too many times. I had one me playing cricket. Here we go. This is at a big club in Christchurch. So there's a cricket club in Christchurch called the Willow. So this is me doing let's get that. So there's me doing a nice wee drive down the ground. I think the guy at Slip played for New Zealand too. I think that's Paul McKeown in that one. But anyhow, that's enough down memory lane. Let's get back to some duels. Yeah, love my sport. Love my sport, but yeah. I tell you what, I remember playing a team like at school when rucking was sort of kind of accepted. I got on the wrong side of the ruck, and I could just feel like all the forward sprigs just laying into my back, and then there are just marks right across from top to bottom of my back. It was painful when it happened too. Taught me not to go in there though. Taught a bit of a harsh lesson. I will go denier. Last change, and I played probably in the Imperm row. That's probably a mistake. I played soccer for 1 year. That was the first sport I ever played. I'll tell you what, my brother and my cousin have had pretty good success in rugby and cricket over the years. Like they've done a lot more than what me. They've made the most of their abilities though. Like the good old adage in anything, right? Like you got to put the time in to get the results. And yeah, that's just one thing I just didn't quite grasp when I was playing. Remember this little 4-foot getting trapped? I had to lay in the shoulder to get him out. I play soccer, but not being used to being able to use my hands, that killed it for you. Wonder what STK has. No, it apply some traits apply to you, go like with anything in general. Like put the time and effort in, and then you can sort of go from there. We could go. Bait out the other Widow Anchor. Cool boy, that was a good snipe. What a snipe that was. That is a beautiful snipe. But it's gonna be the end of DPE. Favorite contacts. Luscious in that graveyards. I've got 2 cards to really play there. Okay, so they're going to do that. By Striker Ace Ray. Fortunately, I can't do anything with Mascara Dark Lore. I'm gonna have to hopefully they're your best 10 best cards series DK too. That's really unlucky. Off-decked into that. Obviously didn't have that in hand. Now they've got set up. They should be able to topple me here. So I got a Destroy out of that, so we're going to get 1 more to complete all the missions for today. It's negated Spinder. Got negated early on in the game. No point activating it. Pick your Red Bull flavor, coconut or apricot. I don't mind apricot Red Bull. Now this is where things are gonna get nasty. They're gonna flip the script on me here. They'll steal Dark Lore. That'll be the logical one to take away. And I really enjoyed the different conversations today. Expecting Engraver of the Mark to get a lot more gameplay. Just with what's releasing potentially, Badass McGee, is that the reason? Apricot one tastes like a strawberry chubba chub. At the moment, I'm having like the man shake. That's what I'm drinking at the moment. Like I've got different flavors there that are getting me by at the moment to continue our weight loss journey. Yeah, DPE is incredibly useful in this situation. But no, just curious if anyone wants to bring up any topics. We were talking about what TV programs we were watching in recent times as well. Like obviously that's how we got to the sport conversations, but yeah, like if people want to talk Yu-Gi-Oh! And the stuff that was released today too, I'm more than welcome to as well. Send you away, sent Denier away. Just gonna shuffle back. cards here. Working really hard to sort of combat things, so they're going to activate. Hit denier. I don't know why you would hit denier, but sure, that's fine. Yeah, I've got to get it back into reading the books again, you know. We will see. Foes are fusion interesting. They haven't got too many big plays left. Got a maxi up my sleeve as well. This is going to give us opportunity here. We don't have anything to combat the maxi, so if they do draw into a Sky Striker, at least I get a few draws in the hand. They're not. I don't think they'll get me this turn. Been pretty good today. We've won quite a few duels today, which has been pretty nice. Bit of a shame they had Metal Phase Fusion into play. They draw into another card. Don't like this sort of nonsense, though. Them getting a +1. Another +1 as well. Imperm, you are kidding me. I'm just gonna have to bounce that off. Yeah. I've been secretly pulling cards off today, so we're just gonna go 1 and 2. Hopefully 85 is enough. This could be a problem though. Like they are pretty much gonna set up well enough. Just that upstart and that other card is really going to help out. Or not. We've got a reasonable spot here. DPE's back. Swing back. Gotta show patience here. Cute. Gary. Trying to play lab and they just scoop. I think they can bring back a card though here. This is pretty interesting, the situation in this still. I really need to draw into someone that can sort of poly with DPE. Just so they can't easily get things back. I don't really want them setting a whole lot of cards. I don't know if we're going to win this, though. I just don't think we drew enough into the game. But we have one thing for certain done the mission, which I'm pretty happy about. We've got Sky Striker Ace Ray. Well, see if anyone's got any replays or anything, more than welcome to put those up. Just got to try and get some things up. Yeah, just their draws were really bad there in the end. They did just enough to hold me out triple tactics, so they're gonna draw 2 more cards. So yeah, we're relatively gone. But I have to stay in the duel. If they can finish some part of the duel would be kind of good right about now. But yeah, I'm just thinking about it before. I might have a wee thing about investing into Blue Eyes. Like I may have to flag the project just due to how bad our pulls have been. But it's just committed so much gems to it. Is the really, really annoying aspect. And only having 2 URs out of it. Gonna weigh that up over the next wee while. We may save up a little bit next season, potentially, and just have a look at what comes out in May. I've been delaying and delaying and delaying, but I still think we commit to the Blue Eyes project. Yeah, that's a good thing for us, that they have not finished us off in that turn. They needed to go linkage there at least once and finish the duel off. I just need to go draw now, so we've got Azalea Temperance. Suzuki. Yeah, good draw, droplet. Droplet gonna help me here. Put a anchor down. Oh, they had that again down. You are serious? I got 4 cards left. I got 4 cards left to sort of overcome my strategy. Like the good thing is they have not looked like they've got multi-roll. Just gotta hang in there to see if we can pull out a result. They've got enough extra deck to maybe win this. Pop here. I think they've got game. His game. I can swing that back. They'll just attack for lethal. Dark flags. Just finish the duel. Oh, that's all good. Destroyed 10 monsters in that duel. That's definitely the destroyed mission done. But yeah, just going back to this pack and just talking about it before, like the Ultimate Sparkle. We have not had too much luck. I already had one Tachyon Dragon 2 to note when we started opening up this pack. We've pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 URs and 4,000 gems. So that's pretty average, and we haven't had too many really outstanding SRs. Just got to keep chipping away, trying to get maybe the ABC sort of stuff. Be kind of fun, but I really do need to see a lot more Blue Eyes cards arrive into the game for myself if I am going to commit to the deck. R2-D2 with a replay, we'll get that up, R2. But yeah, it's just me questioning now if I have to abandon the Blue Eyes project. That's the decision that I'm ultimately going to have to make. Do I just keep trying to commit to Blue Eyes? Do I hold off? Invest into another pack? Oh, I think I will stay with Blue Eyes and try to get as much as I can. This has to be a good setup. Yo, Medius Gomes. Yo, welcome in. Nothing beats a good Crusader build. I always love these replays. Building up for the Link 1. Skipper getting the Exceed. Lex Frost. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, Lex. We're just dueling with Hero. Had some reasonable wins today. I'm reasonably happy with progress. Regular. Yeah, I'll tell you what, yeah, we've been hero gaming for most of the season, and look at that, 33,400 damage. Love that, love that. There, you need to buy some more hot sauce. Yeah, good times. I still got the deck built, actually. Crusader. Where are my Crusaders? I got them there. Pure Crusader, I called them. Not too many, actually. Not too many, but super fun deck. Like, could bring a surprise everywhere. I think I chucked a Mole Charming in there just for a bit of a laugh. Yeah, like, we're battling across all fronts. I'm just thinking now if it's worth continuing opening up that pack. It is a very painful, probably call that we're gonna have to make. I honestly think just how we're pulled that badly, I may have to flag the project that we're gonna build on. I'm just weighing up because Primite got released, were announced today. We could say that the only difficult thing now is since where Primite has potentially released next month. Now I'm gonna have to get so many UR for this deck. I've still got to get 3 of the Dominus Trap for Blue Eyes too. I still got to get extra deck cards. It's really hard to justify continuing to invest into that, but at the same time, we've committed that much into it. But there's still opportunities to build other decks from this set. Like Tachyon, we're pretty close to having all the cards for that. Need to get, obviously, 7th Tachyon. ABC we're pretty close to as well. So it still may be worthwhile, still maybe going into this for a wee while to see what else we can sort of get from the set. Yeah, I've got to weigh it up whether it's worth going in for this set anymore. Keep pulling, I'd say, Golden Emery. I'm sort of slightly leaning towards yes in terms of keep pulling on that pack. But yeah, my luck's just been so bad on this pack. But you never know, like, one pack could net, like, 2 or 3 UR, and then you could get, like, a couple Blue Eyes cards, and then it sort of changes perspective on that. Like, we're guaranteed a UR in the next 10 anyway, so we might as well open up a 10 pack in a few days from now. See what else we get. Not really much else I'm opening at the moment either. Right, we're just going to see who's online at the moment, guys, because I will send off a raid. It is at that point in the day where I've just got to start planning for tomorrow, and we'll be on relatively early-ish tomorrow. We are going to raid today. Raid Sylvan today. I think Pat got scammed twice in 6k gems. That it haven't seen anyone. We will raid Sylvan today. Sylvan's a pretty good streamer. Yeah, you just gotta be humble about it. You get good and bad runs and pulling packs. Like, I had good luck getting Tempo. I had good luck getting Snake Eye at the time. So that's just the way things roll. You have a good one, guys. We'll catch everyone tomorrow.